Phase 2 of Season of Discovery is finally upon us, and let's take a look at what is our best in slot for Warlocks. Now, this is a preliminary guide, meaning things could technically change from this point, and I will be doing a full BiS and pre-BiS gearing guide for Warlocks coming after the patch actually launches. But like I said, this is going to be pretty solid already. We don't know where we're going to get the boss items from. Well, we know it's going to be Nomagon. We don't know what bosses. Let's dive in. First of all, we're actually going to be looking at the Neuro-Linked Arcanofilament Monocle. I love saying that. That is actually from tailoring, and I do advise you take tailoring and preferably enchanting as well as your two professions if you can. So the Neuro-Linked Arcanofilament Monocle gives a little bit of intellect and stamina, increases our healing done and damage by up to 22, restores mana by 4 every 5 seconds, so MP5. And the really cool thing is, when you use it on a 10-minute cooldown, it's actually going to reduce your mana cost of spells by 50% and also increase your damage by 50 for 12 seconds, which is huge. I do think there's going to be a big questline around this, probably the similar way we had the BFD questline for the tailoring boots in Phase 1. Piston Pendant then on the neck, again increasing damage and healing up to 9 there with some spirit and intellect. A lot of these items are fairly straightforward like this. They're pretty nice. 12 on the shoulders from the Synthetic Mantle. Bloodrot Cloak on the cloak slot, back slot. This increases your healing and damage done by 11. However, there is also the Blood Drench Cape increasing your crit strike with range melee and spells by 1%. There's also Ingenuity's Cover here, which is a little bit worse off than the Bloodrot Cloak. I am going to have to sim this when the patch launches. Again, I'm going to make sure that my new BiS guide, once the patch launches, is all simmed. We can't really do that right now. Which one is going to be better, but I really do think it's going to be the Bloodrot Cloak on that one anyway. Interesting then, on the chest, we've got a new set piece, and this is called the Irradiated set. You can see here it's taking off some stamina and strength, giving a lot of intellect, spirit, and nature resistance, which is going to be really handy in Nomagon, the raid itself in Phase 2 of SoD. So we're also going to improved crit chance with spells by 1% on the chest, increasing damage done by 23 as well. And you can see them on the set piece. We've got the -5 stam, increases the crit chance. And then the free set is increasing our damage and healing by another 11. This is going to go on to the legs as well and the feet. More on those in a minute. Dryad wrist bindings then. These are actually from Warsong Outriders Exalted. So if you can't be bothered doing that, next one will be Lev's Oil Stained Bindings, restoring some MP5 again and increasing damage by up to 9 with some insect on. Pretty simple. Staff of the Evil Genius in the main hand. Well, it's 2 hands, so hands. This is going to improve our hit chance by 1%. And then again, increasing our damage by up to 20 on our spell effects, which is really, really good. And it does say on there that the haft is etched with the name Insidious. How scary. How insidious. Dreamweave gloves, again, on the hands, tailoring being really, really useful here. There are a few options here. Also, the Shadow Weave gloves from tailoring, increasing the damage done by shadow spells by 17. Whereas this one is 18 with a bit of intellect. That's got 5 intellect, this one has 4. So they're very, very close on these two. But I think we are going to have to see which one comes out top when we sim it on that one. But very, very close overall either way. Another thing you could do with professions is take engineering for the hyperconductive gold wrap here. Don't have to. I do think enchanting is a really good option as well. Do take tailoring though. Pull a hyperconductive coin. Basically, it's heads or tails when you flip the coin on use. Heads is giving you a 10% chance to crit for the next 30 seconds, which is massive. And then a tails is 10% movement speed you gain for 30 seconds. And on equip, it also improves your crit again by another 1%. And you're hit by another 1%. Another controversial one, in my opinion, on the legs is the Shadow Weave pants. So as you can see, we've only got 2 pieces of the set here, meaning that if we took the third piece, which will be the pants, we would get the free set bonus for increasing damage and healing by up to 11. However, the Shadow Weave pants on their own are increasing shadow damage specifically by 21. One other thing I didn't mention is obviously this is going to depend on if you are taking, you know, your rotation with shadow or fire damage. Obviously, if you're doing a lot of fire damage in your Warlock rotation, don't take these, and do take the irradiated trousers. But if you are doing shadow, then it's going to be interesting because that's increasing it by 21. However, the free set bonus and the 16, etc. on here. I mean, it's probably going to be better just to get the free set, but again, I do want to sim this before we confirm anything. But either of these two are going to be fantastic. Irradiated boots on the boots, 100% go for those. Umbral Blood Seal then on the ring. This is really interesting. This is actually from the Blood Moon PvP event in Stranglethorn Vale. And this is going to, again, increase your shadow damage by 14. There is also the PvP one that you can get from Phase 1. This was available, that is still really, really good in this phase. Otherwise, there is a World Drop Underworld ban. So how much we're going to see that for, again, it's only on shadow spells. How much we're going to see that for, I'm not sure. Apart from that, there is the Conflagration ring. So again, it really does depend on if you're going shadow or fire here with your rotation, but this one's a definite. This is a unique equip, same as how we have the Void Pearls, which we're still using here in BiS. This is a unique equip from Momogun. We've got 5 nature resistance, arcane resistance, and 4 intellect, again increasing damage by up to 11 and restoring some MP5. Miniaturized Combustion Chamber is another great one. Now moving on to the trinkets. Using, I love this, it says that it channels from between 1 to 150 and 1 to 150 health into 1 to 150 and 1 to 150 mana. So basically what that means is you're going to channel for between 1 to 150 health into between 1 to 150 mana. I'm guessing it correlates 100%, so if it rolls on 136 health, it will do 136 mana, but I don't know. It's on a 30-minute cooldown though, which is obviously horrific. So probably just using this once or twice in the raid, depending on how long we're in there for. And then staying with the Invoker's Void Pearl. Now this is actually from Akume, last boss of BFD in Phase 1. However, if you're thinking, oh god, well, no one's going to be running that anymore, yes they are. I certainly will be, because the XP you're going to get leveling up from 25 to 40 in BFD is huge. Absolutely huge. Really, really important on that one. The Meccano Strider Gear Shifter then is the final slot piece, which is your wand, and that's just going to give you a standalone magical effects damage increase by 9. And that's pretty much it. It's really quite straightforward, I think, for Warlocks this phase of Season of Discovery, or SoD. Yeah, it's all looking pretty good. I'm really excited to see what other rewards and items we can get from the PvP again in Stranglethorn Vale. It'd be nice to get the set bonus, the new profession items. I think it's all looking really, really good. Let me know your comments down below. I really want to hear your thoughts on this. And again, I will be doing all class guides, leveling guides, PvP guides, everything you absolutely need to know for Season Discovery. So make sure you don't miss out on that and click subscribe. I think we just said that. And if you do need any help at all with your UI, add-on, class questions, gearing questions, how to sim, how to log, anything at all, and I really do mean this, click that Discord link down below and join my community. We're helping people every day, especially beginners and people that are new to WoW, etc. And honestly, there's no question or query or something we can help with that's too big or small. There's no dumb questions. So if you want to go into a community that's not, elitist or anything, and will help you with absolutely anything, then we're here for you. So I guess after that, I will see you in Phase 2.